guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome back to another Minecraft, Xbox and PlayStation tips and tricks video. Today for you, I have 5 ways, the best ways on hiding your chests. Now, there are thousands of ways to hide your chest in Minecraft. These are just little tips for people who might not know. You might learn something new today, you might not, but if you guys do enjoy the tips and tricks, like the things you don't know in Minecraft, be sure to thumbs it up because it really does support my channel. As of me speaking, we don't have any news on Minecraft title update 25, but be patient, it will come very, very soon. So 5 different ways I'm hoping that you do enjoy. Now this is something a lot of people are starting to learn, and all you need for this one is a wooden hoe and some grass blocks. Now all you need to do here, if you hoe this and hoe this little crack, this little gap here, you can access the chest right there. You guys can see it. Now it does have to be farmed. Sometimes it does come back as normal grass. So as you guys can see, we can now access the blocks inside the chest. Now it's really, really cool. The cool thing about this though is after you've taken what you want, all you need to do is jump on, oops, I've been flying, jump on this, jump on this, jump on this, jump on this, and then walk away as if something never ever happened here. And there's no way you can get the block. You can't even access the block at all. You have to use your hoe. So that's a very, very cool factor to use. And I think that's probably something a lot of people do know about. So I wanted to start with this just in case people didn't. So yeah, that's the first way on how to hide your chest. Now moving on to the second one. This one is a little bit more complex and it does require a piston, but it's still very easy to do. As you guys can see, I can access the chest there. This is in fact as a chest. Now on some points of this, you could probably come to here and still access the chest. So I'm going to show you how this works. Now, I'm using glass because you could use this in your house as a design. For this build, we need the block, your desired block. I'm going to be using black stained clay because black stained clay or black wool looks the best. I'm going to be using rails, a minecart with a chest, a piston, a lever, a trapdoor, and glass. So remember, this would be for survival if you are using it. So what you need to do now is just place down your normal block, whether it be stained glass, etc., or stained clay, should I say. Put this on here, and then that on there. Then break this one. Now behind it, do it 4 up. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then at this level, place down this, and then put one there. And then obviously you're going to put your piston here as well, as you guys can see. Make sure it's facing down. Just going to pick up this as well. And then all you need to do here is put a lever, access this, break the piston, and then break everything else around it. As you guys can see, the actual block has gone into your chest, making it change texture to like a dark block. Now you can do it with any block you want. I just like the black stained clay because it looks good. And then at this point, you want to put these on here, this on here. Oops, make sure you hit the actual block itself. Oops, there we go. This on here, on there, and then one more on there as well, and then do this. As you guys can see, it looks like a normal ornament in your house, and it's really, really cool to have. You can put a block on top of there. You can't even access the block from here. You can't access the chest by just touching this block. You have to either open this and then do this, or if you're lucky, you can see a little bit of a black mark. You can access it there. So it's a great way to hide your chest, as you guys will see in here. We've got 2 stacks of 64 blocks of diamonds. Very unrealistic, but also that's where your good stuff could go. So yeah, that's a very, very key factor, and I do like that one a lot. Probably my favorite one is this one. So I'm going to put these back in the chest because I don't need any of this stuff right now. So moving on to the next one. Now the next one is very basic. Now if you're like me and you like to burn unwanted things, having this is very key, where you can just throw your things in. For example, you've got a stack of these and you just don't want them. It's just like, goodbye. Now you can make more use of this because as you guys can see here, if I get to a certain point, you can hit the chest and we have 2 stacks here. If you look at it, it looks like this. So it's very, very easy to do. Your desired block again, I'm just going to use stone, a chest, and a bucket of lava. I'm going to do it back to back. So it's going to be here. I'm going to have a chest here. I'm going to put a block there, and I'm just going to have it like this. Now make sure you leave a gap here because you can't access chests, remember that. So that's why you leave a gap there. And then you do this all the way around to, let's just do this real quick, let's just build this. Obviously this needs to be a gap here. So for example, this is where your lava is going to go, right down there. Oops, I need to break this. So it's really, really simple to do. Make a little area like that. Obviously cover these in as well, so nothing, you know what you could do? In fact guys, you could probably leave this blank and then put your lava in like this. So if you just put your lava in down there, you'll see that the actual chest is still there. You could probably access it from this point, access it from that point, and access it from this point as well. So yeah, it's a little bit of a tip for you. Always hide your chest behind lava because a lot of people think, ooh, lava, I'm going to stay away from it. It's dangerous. So that's a top tip there. That is tip number 3. Tip number 3 is hide it behind lava. So number 4 is a pretty cool one. And this is something that I've used for as long as I can remember in secret rooms. Now, if you have blocks in a diagonal like this and you get to a certain point, for example there, as you guys can see, the gap in between blocks for some reason gives you the access to like a chest or something like that. As you guys can see there, we've got blocks there, and it works exactly the same on this side as well, as you guys can see. So yeah, you're like, how on earth are you accessing chests? So if I come up here, you guys will see this is how it's made. You just put a minecart on a hopper, a minecart on a chest, on a rail inside here on the side of the wall, and it's accessible very, very easy. So let me show you how this one works. So grab your desired block again. For example, we'll do it exactly a complete replica, 1, 2, and I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to come up with how many blocks you want. Don't forget, there's endless designs you can do with chests. These are just 5 basic ones that I really do like, especially over the years of playing Minecraft. Hiding them from friends, it's always a key factor to do, especially on Minecraft Console Edition. So at this point, you could do it at this point, you could do it at this point, just put a chest, and chest. Now be careful, because sometimes the block will glitch through like this. On this side it hasn't, so be very careful how you do it, because people will be like, oh, what's this? I can hit it, and then there's your chest, and then again there's your chest. You can keep it if you want, but for the best one, it's this one, this corner right here. As you guys can see, there's nothing there, but you can still access the chest. So yeah, that's tip number 4. Put your walls on an angle and use a minecart and a hopper on a rail. Best thing you'll ever do in Minecraft. Alright, so last but not least, again, I like this one as well. So basic wall. With this one, all you need is a rail, your minecart, and your desired blocks. All you need to do here is come to this point, and as you guys can see, we're inside the minecart. Then get out, and you can see we have blocks upon blocks upon blocks of your hidden features. Now, the cool thing about this is, say this isn't good enough for you, you can actually have an extra bonus. Now, this is the most common way in Minecraft people do it, is make trapdoors or trap areas. This is just a normal painting. If I go through here, extra bonus chest with even more blocks. Now, a lot of people know how to do this. However, I do suggest using signs as well. So, for example, grab yourself a sign and a painting, and put a sign here, and then exit, sign here, and exit. And then if you're lucky enough, you'll get this like this, and then this like this, and you just made yourself a little secret door. So there are endless possibilities on what you can do on hiding chests, having secret rooms. These are just 5 little tips that I do enjoy, and you guys seem to enjoy the tips and tricks, the hidden features. I did things that you possibly didn't know Minecraft yesterday. You guys did fully enjoy it, so thank you so much for all the support on these different types of videos while we have no news. If you want more, be sure to hit that like button. I've been Echo. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!